As we come back, we are in the city of Tourmaline. But first, fun facts before I forget.
Uh, Fun fact that is pertinent to our current quest.
Hmm.
Pank does not like super dry areas.
Oh boy. I've read multiple paragraphs on proper clothing for preventing chafing, so that's fun. Luckily, Pank does not need to wear clothes.
Pank is, yeah, no, Pank, don't worry about him. He just needs to fly over and find a nice oasis for himself, and then, oh wait, that was the Mirage. Fuck.
Flew a bit too far.
Yeah.
All right. We have a fun fact from George.
We do. This is also pertinent. Um, so because of his upbringing next to the coast, George has never been in a like non-0% humidity climate before. So this is going to be very new for him. He's always been around the water, and I imagine it's not going to be good when there is no water around.
All right. Let's see. What lore can I drop here? I could drop Gregor lore, or I could drop world lore. What would be more interesting?
Gotta go with Gregor lore.
Gregor lore? All right.
I'm kind of a fan of Gregor lore.
Gregor lore. Ooh. Okay, looks like I've not done this one. Gregor is a victim of orc pattern baldness.
Poor guy. We need to cure orc pattern baldness right now.
Okay, so quest number whatever. Cure
5, even more important than become god.
I think I've done most of these. All right. And with that, we bring it in to the scene, or first a recap of how you got to Tourmaline. So, last session, I believe you started in Zircon after trying to continue talks with the Arbiter and getting blocked for possibly lack of interest in whatever you had to say, and spending an hour on breakfast, as one should when playing D&D. You eventually teleported over to Citrine, where you teleported to the Choate Confectionery, where someone there recognized a little bit of what's going on, more than you would have expected. And so, they dropped a little bit of lore on you as to some stuff that might be useful in your journeys. From there, you decided it would not be worth the price of 100 gold pieces to teleport using the Heartstone of Citrine over to Tourmaline, and instead decided to go the normal way by taking a train to the port and then taking a ferry across. Landing in Tourmaline and experiencing the fish cannon of the fish market, you eventually made your way to a tavern looking for some lore on what might aid your journey into the desert. Being told about how that's not something that most law-abiding people are interested in, you left, but were tailed by a herring-non individual who approached you in the alley and said she would like to provide some guidance in return for assistance across the desert, as it is not a safe journey. And then we left off on you asking about getting supplies, specifically apparel. Some of that apparel that Sadie was wearing. And that is where we bring it into this now chilly desert city of Tourmaline. And I just realized I have the map for Zircon still down at the bottom. Vigor's just there remembering home. That's what it is.
All the features of Zircon, especially that giant wall of ice. Classic childhood.
Yes. There should be a wall of ice there. So, yeah. On the northeastern side is where I've got that apparel shop. There is a more general desert supply shop, but they aren't exactly the friendliest if you want to go there, but that should be our one-stop shop if you want to do that.
What do you mean by that?
They have all of the supplies one might need for traveling across the desert.
No. I meant their character, I suppose. Their disposition.
They're, I guess, on the ruder side. I don't hear very good things about them, and so they are certainly someone who might also, unflinchingly aid some criminal activity across the desert, but they should have everything we're looking for.
Interesting.
It wouldn't be our first time running in with Rude.
No, for sure.
Otherwise, there is the Kamati cloths. Other than that, that's Kamati cloths is where you would get the sort of wares that I'm wearing. Your desert wraps and desert cloaks, proper shoes, stuff like that.
Do you know of a good place where I could sell some armor?
Sell some armor. There should be some smiths, probably in the western sector of the city. That should be on our way.
Okay.
Plus a detour into the sector itself, but yeah.
Yeah, I want to sell some of my armor first.
All right. Then we can go over to... I've got a table for this somewhere. S for shops. We can go over to the Hornblende. That's probably
All right,
the best local place I know.
That sounds good to me.
If I may say, D,
Yes.
have you ever been outside of this region, like in the cooler climates around the continent?
Oh, no. I've not traveled too far from the city before, no.
I see.
I think I went to Citrine when I was younger, but other than that.
How versatile would you say these clothes are for non-desert environments?
Well, I'd imagine if you're going into a colder region, they'd not be entirely comfortable. They're meant to hold a lot of air underneath, so you can get a sort of cooling effect from that. And so if you're going into, I don't know, somewhere like Isle, I think that's a northern city, that may be too cooling for that sort of region. Maybe fine in the summer, but certainly on the colder side.
Yeah.
Did I not loop the music? Oh, did the music crash? Uh-oh. Where is it? clothes.
Shout out to George, who is by far my richest character, by the way.
It's all that gambling.
It's all that gambling.
It always pays off.
Honestly, yes.
Gambling pays off every time. I need to do it more often.
Shall we be off?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Lead the way.
All right. Control Alt Delete. How about that? Task manager. So, walking to the east now. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, that's OBS. End task. It doesn't want to end task. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Walking over to the Hornblende. You, of course, pass plenty of shops. If there is anything in particular you're looking for, you can just say so. But the Hornblende here is a open-air forge that has a lot of... Oh, I'm not sharing that. A lot of what looks to be chitinous wares versus metals, but they do have... There's more chitin than you would expect, whether it be in their handles or in the actual blades themselves. But they do, of course, still specialize in metal and other wares, such that you could sell to them. In the forge, there are some just general folks inspecting the wares, but the one that seems to be running the place is a gnome walking on some mechanical stilts.
Hey there, sir.
Hey, hello. Yes. How can I do you for?
Hey, I am looking to sell some leather armor.
Leather armor, yes. Yeah, we have plenty of room for that. May I see it?
Yeah, sure. I will pull out and present my very, well, not very, but lightly used armor.
Lightly used armor. All right. I believe I've got the table for
It-
armor
it-
here.
It's just leather. It's just leather, but I say lightly used because I don't think I've equipped it once this entire session.
Armor. Here we go. Leather. I see. Well, let's see. Give me a D20 roll for quality, or how well worn it is,
Okay.
based off of how you've traveled it and packed it and stuff like that.
That is a 9.
A 9? All right. Let's see. I imagine this has been mostly just stuffed in your bag. There's a bit of... That's fine. I can do you 8 gold for that.
Yeah, that works for me.
Very good. So, I'll take that as he reaches down to one of his stilts and pulls out a mechanical gripper to reach out and grab your armor and support it up. And then, right over here at the till here, we can get you situated. He goes ahead and walks over,
Mhm.
puts the armor on the counter, and opens up a magical safe where it's under the table. You see him reach, interestingly, up through the bottom surface of the table to where his hand should pass all the way through, but it doesn't. And he produces 8 gold, slides it over to you on the counter, and says, all right, there is the gold for your armor. Is there anything else you would be looking for?
At the current moment, I don't believe so.
All right. Very good. Anything for you two? No, 3, 4.
I'm alright myself.
All right. I look at Nuvian's sheet to see if he has anything. Gregor. Ah, yes. Well, Gregor says, taking off like 5 weapons off of his back. I've been carrying this around just for a while. Is there anything you can do for most of these? Ah, I see you've got a... oh boy. Let's just go through the list here. Bruising, cruising weapons. Here we go. Got a longsword, a javelin, a great axe, a dagger. That black sword you've got does interest me. Oh, I think I'm gonna hold on to that for personal reasons. Very, very fine. So yeah, if you just want to get rid of those, let's see, what can I tabulate for that? Longsword, javelin, great axe, dagger. Let's see here. Longsword will go for... that is a bit used, so we're gonna say that'll go for maybe 10 gold for the longsword. Great axe would go for... Where is great axe? What? Oh, is it just battle axe? No, great axe is the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Oh, the great axe there. That's got some heft to it. You know, I'll also make Gregor roll some rolls. That's another 10. I could go for... We'll say 20 gold for the great axe. The great sword, we already covered. The dagger, we come across those quite often. Quality of the dagger, 9. Best I can probably do for that is a gold. I can refurbish that. And then, let's see, javelin. I could probably reuse the tip for that. That looks like the hilts or the handle's quite damaged. Couple silver for that. In total, that makes 31 gold and 2 silver, if you're so inclined. Maybe I'll hold on. Maybe I'll hold on to the javelin then, unless we have any money needs. Anything big coming up? Sage chimes in. There might be a need depending on what you want to travel with. I see. Well, if Gregor rolls over a 10, I'll sell the dagger. 19. Yeah, sure. I'll sell the javelin. All right, sir. Very good. And the gnome produces again this mechanical arm to just effortlessly lift the weapons from Gregor, allowing Gregor to have tracker. Here we go. So Gregor gains 31 in gold, so that brings him to and 1 silver. No, 2 silver, I believe is what I said. All right, sir. And here you go. Let's see. And now I can cross off bruising, cruising weapons from the character sheet here. Anything for the rest of you? Or is that it?
I'm all good over here.
All right then. Thank you very much for the wares, customers. And if you do want to buy anything, we've got plenty of wares. Have you ever purchased anything? Have you ever welded anything with some desert chitin? It's quite a hard material.
I've not.
Can't say I have.
Well, if you peruse the sections over there, most commonly people will get the daggers for utility purposes, but if you are the adventuring types, perhaps you might be interested in arrows or blades of a larger variety.
I could go for some arrows.
Very good. And he walks over, pulls out a case of arrows. He opens it up. Right here, we've got a case with 10 arrows here. This will run you, we shall say, equipment tables. Here we go. Arrows. Ammunition. Arrows. This will run you, 7 silver, I'd say.
I will hand over 7 silver.
All right. And here you go. Here is your set of 10. And he just slides over
the regular arrows in my inventory.
So these would be chitin arrows, which have a +1 to piercing.
Would it be a custom item?
Yeah. No magical properties, but certainly a sharper tip. And a harder tip, too, than their typical stone arrows.
I go over to look at the daggers and other bladed items offered.
All right. So over by the daggers, you see the sign above this, this just wall of daggers mounted, is what looks to be some sort of beetle with 2 blades for pincers. And this does seem to be a husk of a beetle, where the blades match the lengths of the daggers that are on display here. And it seems like the daggers are carved out of the chitin of this beetle, such that it basically is a very natural product, so to speak.
I have a random question for you. This is nothing to do with D&D. Have you ever played Skyward Sword?
Yes. Of course.
That is all I'm thinking of right now.
I think there were a couple beetles, weren't there?
Specifically the quest, or not the quest item, the beetle item you can use from like the first dungeon onward.
Oh yeah, the beetle drone.
The little drone, yeah. But anyways,
oh, yeah, it's just a beetle item.
So,
okay. Yeah.
So it's a hollowed out beetle with blades for horns.
Yeah, so actually it does have a similar shape to, yes, someone's YouTube thumbnail. Copy image. We'll just paste the Zelda one in the chat. There we go. So it has a similar shape to this beetle, as it is a beetle. And it's got these probably 2-inch blades for pincers.
So it's like a bladed gauntlet.
Thereabouts. I mean, it's probably about, this big. So you could, I guess, use a beetle as a weapon. But this has been crafted such that it actually has some structural integrity and it's not backed by the living beetle's muscles.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that one? The beetle.
Yes. I see you're out of town. So, these are the blade beetles that live in the desert. Many people have traveled to the vicinities and grabbed them out to use for any sort of tooling that we use here. This is our main source of chitin for any of our smaller items. In fact, the arrows your friend just purchased were using the chitin of this beetle. And these specialize in slicing the flesh of anything the beetle would target in the wild. And so they have been developed over many, many generations of beetle, far beyond anything I can imagine, even as a gnome myself. And yes, these provide a brilliant source of material for smiths like myself over here in Tourmaline.
Interesting. Very interesting.
If you ever do come across one of these in the wild, though, do not step on it. That is a bad idea. They do not crush easily. Would you be interested in one of these daggers?
I think I will be. Could use a dagger.
D for dagger. Here it is. They'll run you 2.5 silver a pop. But of course, they are nice, hard desert chitin.
I'll just go ahead and hand him 3 silver.
3 silver. 3 silver.
Yeah, he said 2.5 silver, right?
Dagger, 2.5 gold. Did I say silver?
I'll hand him 3 gold.
Oh, very generous. Well, is there anything else you would like with that extra 5?
Nah.
Or would you like
I'm
change with
old.
that, I should say?
I should be all good.
Very well.
Thank you, though.
Thank you for the generous contribution.
Plus, so it's a it's a dagger with +1 piercing.
Yeah, dagger with +1 piercing. The Blade Beetle Dagger. 1d4 plus 1 piercing plus whatever benefits you get from your character.
Is it a damage and hit bonus or just a damage bonus?
Damage bonus. Yeah, we'll say it's damage bonus. Well then, is that everything for you now? Or would you like to produce some armor?
Should be good myself. Thank you.
I think I'm good as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. And safe journeys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, did the music go down again?
I think so.
Say it again.
I think
The
music went down.
Oh, did it? So it did. What I can do is I can drop the audio file in the chat, and then you can play it from there. No, wrong folder. Well, if you are all stocked up here, shall our next stop be apparel? Or would you like to go to that general supply store?
I think we can go to apparel next.
I believe so, yeah.
All right. And then you start heading to the northeastern end of the city, the side that borders the desert. All right, X for, I believe it's this one. Ooh. There you go. In chat, there's your audio for the city. And as you walk around, around to this northern end of the city, you see that from the spire, or the spike that goes out of the city, go to map here. As you round this corner and can now see a little bit in this direction, you see that there is just a massive chain that goes from roundabout somewhere over here in the city off towards this spike and is just hanging, suspended in the sky between those 2 points.
There's a what is that?
There's a massive chain that seems to be
Chain.
If you keep as you keep walking towards your destination, you see that at the tip of the chain that is at the ice, there is a large black metal spike that is heavily tarnished, that is just embedded into this ice, and you can see there's a splatter of black below the impact where it has landed. And this chain is just suspended in or across the sky, as you would imagine, perhaps like the supports of a bridge might be.
Wonder what that's for.
I wonder what's for. Oh, yes. Well, when the Arbiter had come through the city here, someone had the bright idea of trying to use some of the city's old facilities from thousands of years ago. There's a museum off that way that has some old artillery, and they tried firing it off, and they luckily were able to get a shot to... Well, I guess everyone's surprised that something like that would still work these days. But that was a solid blow. Certainly got the Arbiter a little flustered as it was finishing up his job and flew off towards the west, if I recall.
Interesting.
That's what the rumor mill says.
This is interesting.
So, Sadie,
Yes.
if I may, just out of curiosity, what are you going into the desert for?
So I have a sister who got kidnapped by some of the criminal groups that work out of Thistle. And I'd like to go in there and try and rescue her, if I can. Set her free.
Okay, yeah.
Bring her back.
I'm sorry.
That's fair.
So, when you make it to Thistle, what's your plan for after that?
Well, I'm pretty sneaky, so I'm planning on looking around, finding out where any of the individuals who kidnapped her went, and sneaking in, cutting her free with... She produces one of the chitin daggers with one of these. Making our escape. Her name is Maddie, by the way. It's my older sister. Carrying on, of course, like me. But I'm hoping that I can hopefully make the journey there and journey back. As long as I have some strong protection like you folks, might be something worth doing. Well, certainly something worth doing for my sister, but certainly with a little help it might be feasible. The town of Thistle doesn't exactly have a very humane reputation. I'd rather not think about it further.
Right, fair enough.
Anyway, we should be... she pulls out a crystal connector and points it over in a direction. We should just about be there at the Kamadi Cloths. Just around this block, it looks like. As you round the block, and you see a shop front, like many you've seen before, with a very colorful pavilion draped out front, with a bunch of stands with just very baggy clothes in front of it. And in front of it, you see, this would be a large Goliath individual that is rocking these clothes, these very baggy clothes, with much style. And of course, as you approach this end of the city, the basically as soon as this chain had come into view, the air had been shifting from a colder breeze from the desert air getting cooled by this ice spike in the center of the city, or this ice, I guess, crown. And now it is just the arid air of the desert that is being blown through. And so your own personal clothes, if you wear clothes, do start to feel a little bit on the grittier side, we'll say. The crunchier side. And I assume you approach this Goliath? Out front.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hello there. Gregor says. Oh, hello there. How can I help you folks? Well, my friends here would like to purchase some clothes for this warmer climate.
I
This is
lean
just a
over to
conversation
Hank.
between me.
Just like,
What was that?
This is just a
I lean over
conversation.
to Hank and I'm just. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Wait, is he not going to also get clothing for the
I
desert?
cannot hear a word
I
you
heard
just
none of
said.
that.
Oh, is he not also going to get clothing for the desert?
I would hope so.
Well.
What he's-
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. One of you already has some of my wares. Very nice. Well, let's see. We've got. Oh, you're probably about. You look about 7'2". You two are on the shorter end. Mr. Arakokra, what might your name be?
Pink.
Nice to meet you. My name is Lena. I run this apparel shop. Well, would you be in any interest in some of our clothing here? I know your type doesn't typically wear much. I could at least get you a hood that might not impede your wings.
That would be wonderful, yes.
All right. Luckily, the hoods are one size fits all. And the hood she's referring to are these wraps that go around her head and she can pull up to get a face covering as well. We've got plenty of colors here. Let's see. I take it you would like a dark blue to go with your palette?
That'll be nice. Yes, please.
All right, equipment tables. Once again, I'm getting a lot of mileage out of this. There is clothes here somewhere. What? Bard. Okay, interesting. That's just an item. And then for a big fella here, are you interested in getting? Are you three interested in getting the full layout of hood, cloak, and shoes?
Sort of nod.
All right. I know they're in here somewhere. Clothes. Here we go. It looks like this is a full kit. So, let's see. These would run you. A large, handsome individual. That'd probably run you 7 feet. Well, for 7 feet, 7 silver. Okay. And for the 2 elves, for the shorter of you two, I'd wager 4 silver for you, and you look like a 6-footer. Am I correct? How tall is Nuvian?
Well,
Do you have anything in mind?
so George is 6 feet.
Oh,
So
George
I'd
is
say
6.
Nuvian is George is 6 feet. So I'd say Nuvian's probably 6'5" at least.
Ah,
Ooh.
they are much taller than I imagined. This is a tall
Well,
teenager.
He is Nuvian.
That's fair.
He's the muscular boy of the family.
I mean, George is much taller than I imagined.
Yeah, he's an
All right.
elf.
Fair enough. And for you two, then, that would probably run you 6 silver each. And then for the
Perfect.
Aarakocra, that would just be, we'll say 2 silver for the cloaks, or for the hoods.
That works for me.
All right. Well, I will be right back as she steps into the building here. You hear her rustling around. Gregor kind of just sits there, twiddling his fingers. And Sadie just leans up against the wall. And then this Goliath individual comes out of the shop with a blue head wrap for Pank. For George, she produces a red, or not a red, a orange set of clothes. For Nuvian, I believe his color was red, or was it green? Wait, we can pull up the Eager Wish Manor and check if you don't know off the top of your head.
Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head.
Folder. Maps. Locations. Eager Wish Manor. Or Eager Wish Estate. I believe Nuvian was on the very right, so he's red. And Mortho was blue. And so, yeah, she matches his red aesthetic already. And you notice that the shoes are basically the same color. They're the same type of leather. But it is on the orangish red side. All right. And then I believe that covers everyone except you. As she goes back in, grabs another set of clothes, comes back out, and brings a more golden colored set for Gregor. And so we have our golden boy with his golden clothes. And of course, Sadie already has a sandy brown set of these clothes. All right. Well, is there anything you'd be interested in as far as textiles are concerned?
I think the hood might be enough for me.
All right. We also have bags.
I think I'm alright as well.
I think I'm all right.
Yeah, I've got this wonderful rope here that's great at holding things. Ooh. That is a very nice rope. You can see there's much love in its craftsmanship.
Didn't we get that from the Siva mansion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did the Sivas get it? Who knows?
From a craftsman with much love in his heart.
Apparently. All right. Well, safe journeys to you all. And I hope you do enjoy the clothes and spread the word about the... Did I say Toriko? No, that's a different character. The Komari cloths. Oh, and of course, as a reminder to all of you, all of the shops here have these green and red baths for city crystals to demarcate their shop. Well then, I suppose we'll be off, yeah. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I believe Nara was her name. Thank you very much, Nara.
Oh, I thought it was Lana.
I thought it was
Wait.
Lena.
Lena? Table. Name. It is Lena. Nara is someone different I was preparing as well. That's gonna be fun. Well then, oh no, that's the shop character. We've got our clothes. There should be a changing stall over here, around the corner. If you are so inclined to change now.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
All right. And you all do a fashion sequence as you go into these stalls and you come out all fancy and beautiful and covered up with these very baggy clothing, or clothes.
I like
Gregor
how I
does
went
a
as
little-
well, despite
Brush back of the non-existent hair. Kind of flicks
We have to
the
cure
the
the
top
orc
knot on the
pattern
back
boldness.
that like does the door stopper dwindling. And you now
we need
have
to stop the orc
desert
pattern
clothes.
baldness. We need to. He needs a full head of hair.
We have to figure this out right now.
Also, I like how I went back there as well, despite mine just being a head wrap.
Mm.
And also not wearing clothes.
All right. So now you have a little bit more resistance to some of the desert heat-related issues that you might have encountered otherwise. All right. Well, let's see. That's our clothing taken care of. For a journey across the desert, we would need food, water, and some camping gear to stay the night. And if you want to have a little easier of a time, it might be worth getting some camels.
Now, how much might that cost?
I think that's something we're going to find out.
I have a random question.
Yes?
Or for the DM.
Oh,
How
okay.
so I have the spider slippers on. How like sandy has the roads been, and how uncomfortable is it with these slippers that I'm currently wearing?
We're going to roll a sand dice. 6. So there's a little bit of sand that has accumulated into your slippers. But it's not to an incredibly uncomfortable degree. It's like if you're wearing sandals and you've gone for a short walk on the beach, you just kind of accept that they're there. It's not like small stones and stuff that have accumulated. It's just the fine stuff that is blown in on the wind
Mhm.
from the desert.
Gotcha.
But if you so choose to switch to your desert moccasins, then those are fully closed, but they have a very thin leather layer over them, such that they keep the sand out. Your pants can then drape over that as they go up a little bit on the leg, not to the height of a regular boot, but probably about half the height of that, just so they can form that good enough seal from any sand that blows in on the wind. Pink, of course, just has his big meaty claws.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
I really like the slippers though. They're so useful. And I'm attuned to them. I'd have to reattune to them.
I think,
Uh,
if I recall, you only lose a tuning if you separate completely from the item. So if you carry it in your bags, you should still be fine.
oh, okay. Um, yeah, I suppose I'll put on the I'll put on the boots.
All right. And now everyone is fashionable for the desert. All right. As far as water is concerned, we can stock up a little bit here. But I don't know what you would like to do next. It's probably about 100 miles through the desert into Thistle from here. So that's quite a journey.
I think a few mounts might be a
It might be
worthy
necessary.
investment. Yeah.
All right. Suppose we want to do that first then? Is that what you're saying?
We can head to the store
I-
first and make that like the thing
Okay.
we do last.
Okay. So the last place I can think of is the name, the Shirako, which is that general desert store. So luckily we got our clothes first, and so you can conceal your identity a little bit, blend in a little more too. Hopefully not get taken advantage of by the shopkeep as much. So luckily it's only maybe a couple minutes in that direction, if I recall. She says Shirako into the crystal connector. Actually, no, she doesn't, because it's an unregistered shop.
Oh, well.
Oh, lovely.
Curious.
All right, should be this way. As she hops along.
Oh, bind.
Eventually make your way over to what definitely seems to be a rougher end of town. Certainly more people peddling wares that, from your journeys and what you've learned from exploring the world, definitely seem to be on the scammier side. You know, people selling magic crystals that do the most wonderful of things for your cooking. And it's probably just salt. And probably mixed with sand, given the environment.
It could
And
be
other
pretty expensive.
Yeah, that's true. You are quite a ways from a saltwater body, but you're also in Tourmaline, which has plenty of salt for preservation of fish. As you
Sure,
would
there
know
are
from
also
your
salt mines
history
out in the
education.
desert. Yeah,
That lure is free.
salt is extremely important in the desert.
Mm.
So sure, it is an extremely valuable commodity in this area.
Indeed. Well, uh, should be down this alley. As you peer down this alley, which is relatively short, you do see that there's this staircase that leads into a similar type of barracks that you saw back at the the Dune Cactus Juicery. A similar structure that has been repurposed in much a similar way. All right. I suppose we go in. As she walks down
Yeah.
the stairs, encounters this wooden door. Gives it a knock. Whom desires entry? A couple of customers looking to go into the desert. Ah, very well. You may enter. As this ethereal voice quiets down and the door just very smoothly swings open, revealing a very perfume-rich and low-lit environment. There are fancy cloths draped everywhere. There are candles burning every sort of type of incense. Many things are sparkly that catch the glints off the candles and the incense, of which it is low enough light that you can't quite make out their exact shape from the doorway. Backing away from the door towards the back wall, you just see a cloak very smoothly moving backwards to the back wall. You may enter. All right then.
I
Gregor steps in.
will walk in.
I also walk in.
This seems a little.
What do you seek to purchase? Yes, so we're planning to go into the desert over to Thistle. Why am I talking? And we need a lot of rations for the journey. Ah, a journey to Thistle. Very good. If you would peruse this wall here, we have a variety of different hearty foods, well preserved for your journey.
All
I'll look
right.
over to the wall.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna peruse.
Is it how many people are in this shop besides cloaked person?
It seems to just be cloaked person.
Okay.
You can give me a perception check to look for anything else.
Ooh, that is a nat 20.
Alright. So, what you see with your nat 20, cutting through the darkness of this room, there are other cloaks like this that are positioned around the room. Whether or not they're occupied, you can't tell. Actually, you're an elf, so actually you can cut through a little of the darkness. So yeah, you see much the same. There are cloaks draped around, and interestingly, the one that was receded from you as you look around does not have a face. It's just a black, smooth surface. So whether that means it's covered, or whether or not that's their actual face, you don't know. Over at the food shelves,
I was about to say.
you see many a dried meats, many a dried mystery meats. None of them are labeled, but many of them, in fact, all but a pile that just looks honestly like a wood pile, are very heavily spiced in a variety of different powders. Well, for a journey across the desert, how much, shopkeeper, pray tell, would you say would be needed per person? Well, what I can tell you is that for a journey across the desert would require about 10 pounds of food per person. If you're taking some sort of transportation means, perhaps a bit less. I see. Thank you very
10
much.
pounds per person.
10 pounds per person. And for the sake of you have to possibly prep a lot, we're going to say the limit of a bag of holdings capacity is 1,000 pounds. Or not a bag of holding.
George is the one with it,
storage
right?
cube. What's that?
George is the one with
Yeah, I've got
the bag of holding, right?
Yeah, he's got the storage cube. It can hold 1 kip, everyone's favorite measurement unit. The
One
kilopound.
kip?
one kip.
Oh, oh.
And the food here. How much food do you gather?
I'll get 10 pounds.
You know, it's funny. I already have about 10 pounds of food with me.
Ooh, okay.
Curious.
I'll get like 4 pounds.
4 pounds?
Just a little
Alright.
extra.
Yeah, just 4.
Yeah, I'll get 10 pounds for myself just in case.
Alright, 10 pounds for Pink, 4 pounds for George. Sadie is also going to grab 10 pounds. Gregor is going to try and estimate the number 10 and is going to roll a d20 about it. Rolls a 20. Gregor grabs 20 pounds.
Oh, man.
This poor guy.
He's just too strong. He doesn't know his own strength. And then Nuvian is going to grab... Seeing Gregor grab 20 pounds, he's just going to not. All right. So in total, we have 34 pounds for the main party, and then 10 for Sadie.
That's a lot of rations.
Honestly, Gregor's gonna burn through them anyways.
Yeah, no. I think it's good that he got 20, frankly.
Yeah.
All right. It says Sadie. How much for all of this? That would run you 22 gold in all. Oh, okay. I can cover my own.
Yeah, I'll cover mine as well.
I can cover me and my brothers.
In
Or
that
wait.
case,
Well, yes, I can. I can't do that because he's got nothing.
it would be 17 gold for the rest of you. Well then,
13 for the rest of us.
Gregor with his 20 pounds will produce the 10 gold necessary.
I'll produce.
I produce 5.
I'll produce the remaining 2.
Because you got
Alright.
only 4 pounds, so I think this is pretty fair.
Yeah.
All right. Gregory's gonna spend. Whoa. Gregory's gonna spend 10 gold there.
Thank goodness I sold some armor.
Yeah. So, your food needs are met. Your clothing needs are met. I think we also need camping gear for the desert. Ah, yes. The gear you seek can be found on the other side of the room. Diagonally speaking.
I look
And
tag.
over to the other side, you see these sort of actually, George, being a rich boy, you would recognize these as very finely woven silk cloths that are rolled up into, well, seemingly just rolls of cloths, or like blanket-sized rolls. There are a variety.
I
So you
have a
can
bedroll
describe your
already,
pick.
personally. So I don't need anything because I have a bedroll.
I also have a bedroll.
All right. Well, Sadie is going to go over and inspect and grab a. She's going to pull one out, and as she grabs it, she fumbles a little bit, and the roll unrolls all the way, and you can see this is a very thin wrap, or a thin sleeping bag. How much for this? The sleeping mat you seek will run you. Equipment tables. 1 gold. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. And she pulls out, produces a gold, places it on the counter in front of the cloak, as you all had been.
Yeah.
Are you sure you folks don't want a roll? Things can get
Yeah,
quite
I've
uncomfortable.
got my own.
I've also got 1.
All right. Mark down that Sadie is the one who picked the light gear. Okay. And then, let's see. We got food, camping gear, clothing. I think water is all that's left. Ah, so you seek the water. We can provide you with these needs. I thank you for your offer. I think we're probably okay. Very well. Then you may leave. Yep.
I nod and just walk out.
Yeah.
Okay. Gregor's still just carrying just these logs of meat.
When we get out, I can turn to him and just present the cube.
All right. So, as you step back into this alleyway, you can see there's one individual that has situated themselves just loitering here. Of course, cloaked, so you can't tell much about their demeanor. But they're just standing there against the wall with a dagger, kind of picking at their nails. Sadie briefly looks in that direction and then just starts walking the opposite way. Probably good to walk this way.
I'm gonna walk next
Oh.
to her.
I'll kind of walk a little behind.
And I'm gonna make
Alright.
sure the Sunblade is within reach. Or the hilt of the Sunblade is just ready to go.
Okay. So for a trek across the desert, I remember hearing that each day someone might need to drink about 6 liters of water, which comes out to about 3 pounds, if I recall. Mixing the SI units and the metric system. Granted, I think I've established before that the measurement systems used in this world are all base 10, and that I'm just translating out into our world's terms. Unless, of course, you go to Orodon, in which case things are measured in a very much imperial system type way, where it's just base whatever they felt like.
Based on whatever the size the king's forearm was at the time or something.
Pretty much.
Water skin.
All right.
Mm.
So we're gonna need something to transport the water in, or we can try and. Do we have any sort of magic amongst us that can possibly produce water of any sort?
Never really something
Not for me, no.
that's ever come up.
Kicking myself for not taking produce water when I could have.
Well, luckily here, water is free en masse as long as you gather it yourself in one of the canals. Off this way, we're a little far from the city center, which is where the center well is. So we could get clearer water there if you are so interested, and otherwise we
I
can
would
just
say we should probably not gather from the canal.
Why's that?
You're speaking of gathering from a well, right?
Yes.
Not just for okay.
There's
Okay.
a well in the center of the city that pumps out all sorts of water from underground that then is distributed out from there all the way out to the
Perfect.
extents of the cities.
That sounds delightful and very drinkable and not canal water.
All right. I suppose. Well, what do we
George
want to
almost
do?
had a heart attack.
I could tell. I was looking at your webcam when you said canal.
So we need water and something to carry it in.
That is how we get cholera.
I have
If only someone
a
had
water
lesser
skin.
restoration.
I should have a water skin. Yeah, I have a water skin.
So I will say a water skin only holds a day's worth of travel outside of the desert. So about a liter each, we'll say.
Right.
Which is not going to suffice for your entire journey.
Ooh.
The water skin says that it holds 4 pints of liquid. So.
Oh boy, how much is 4 pints? Pints to liters.
Isn't 4 pints a gallon?
Okay. 1 liter
No,
is
a pint-
2 pints. So
yeah.
pint is like half a liter.
1
4
pint.
pints is
Okay.
0.6 gallons.
4 pints is half a gallon. Actually, it's 8 pints per gallon.
Yes, I think so.
I'm using I pulled it up.
You pulled up the gallon man.
The converter. I pulled up the converter.
Okay.
Thank you, Google Converter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your thing says you can handle 2 pints?
4 pints per
4
water
pints?
skin.
Okay. So each water skin is a 2 liter. Which handles, uh, in the desert, a third of your water needs for a day.
That's
Yeah,
that's not very.
that is so not sufficient.
um, if
Oh, and I assume at this
only.
point you've cubed up Gregor's rations.
I did cube up Gregor's
Okay.
rations.
You did keep up my rations as well.
I can go ahead and do that. If
Good.
you'll-
That might.
You had
I had
did
10.
you had 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go ahead and cube that up. We're going to need a much bigger storage container than water skins because that's not going to work.
Well, what do we have on hand?
I've got my water skin. Um, I don't think this is going to be enough.
I mean, we can try and find cactus on the way, but I don't know how much that'll suffice and how sparse they are.
Ah,
Sure, Nubian is going to say
I'm-
something for the first time this session.
Yeah.
If I recall, I believe there was some sort of item that was able to produce a lot of water, by magical means. Some sort of orb, that when burst, it would release a lot of water. And at saying this, Gregor is going to get a 6 and not remember anything.
I all that clerical training and I didn't learn how to create water.
Hmm. Of course, sure, Gregor. So Nuvian doesn't think of anything, but then Gregor, scratching his chin, just looks up at the giant ice crystal above him.
Oh, Gregor, what are you thinking about?
I don't quite know.
At least he's honest.
We could always just buy a large number of water skins and then carry that with us.
That is a possibility.
So hold on, we need 3 per day, and we're going to be out there for about 10 days.
30 liters per person. Is my math mathing?
I think so.
There's 5 of us.
So it's 6 liters per day
So that's
per
75
person.
water skins.
Oh no, 30 times 5 is 150. Oh yes. 150 divided by wait.
That's 75
Divided
water
by-
skins. Which the water skin's
Okay.
about 5
Yeah,
pounds.
Yeah.
So the cube can
Yeah.
hold that technically as a lot of water skins.
Hmm.
I don't know if we have the money for that. Well, we probably do, but that is really expensive.
That is, by the way, 150 kilograms of water. Just
Yes, it is.
Oh goodness. So okay, here's the thing. back to so when you sweat out all of your available water, you start sweating
Huh.
sweat or salt, which is why salt is so important in the desert. So theoretically, we don't
I see where this is
necessarily
going.
need. We just need to make it alive. We don't necessarily need to necessarily maintain water to a comfortable degree if we have salt.
I-
I mean, that food did look pretty salty that we got.
Um,
Is there any possible like place here that could sell something of such utility to produce water?
I'd imagine the shop that we were just in.
of course.
Um, so that is an option.
Now, how much would that run us? Probably a lot.
Oh, I would imagine quite a lot.
Oh, water. How
Just
do
gonna look at
we
the
make
table that
it?
has the price of this item. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that would be a lot.
Do you have an estimate for how much?
Um, I remember hearing things like that sell for hundreds of gold, so
Mm.
probably
Right.
on the
Uh,
more expensive
The
side.
price on the pricier side, yes.
I've got the equivalent of 13 gold.
Oh, merde.
Gregor's gonna try and connect the dots again. 6.
Again?
Yep. Well, suppose we can at least start walking as we think towards
That would
the
be a good
center
idea.
well.
Sadie,
Yes.
is there any food supplies that are soups or something of the like milk, soup, liquid food specifically?
I'm sure we can find a shop for that, yeah.
That's our answer,
Okay.
I think.
That's a good idea.
Probably back towards the fish market, I would imagine.
Perfect. Let's go that way. Because also in real life, a lot of these groups, these herding groups, they subsist on milk diets.
Hmm.
You know? Yeah, that makes sense actually.
All right. Um, well, how much of that would we need? I guess the same amount. We'd have to get a lot from a restaurant. Or maybe we could get it wholesale from the market?
We should
I'm sure
probably get
someone
this
sells
wholesale.
fish stew. Where would you like to go?
Hmm. Well, if we're gonna do that, we probably wouldn't want anything super salty for
No.
hydration.
Yeah. Yeah. We have plenty of salt already. Um would there be any like cattle farms or something like that in the city?
Cattle farms. I'd imagine there might be some on the coast that then ship their products back to the city. I mean, I've certainly come across, beef and milk before, so I'm sure there's something. I don't know much about any of the farming facilities of Tourmaline.
Why don't we try to find something that like that?
Sure.
What I think we can do, we can get enough so that everyone has like one thing per day. I don't know how much, but like one thing per day. I don't know what thing would be, but and then for the entire trip, and that way we have food, we have salt on our rations we just bought, we have fluids we are intaking. Uh, Hopefully that will get us all the way there.
Okay, yeah, we can go look around, I guess.
Oh man, this is really the best group to go into the desert.
Yeah.
A bird, two water boys, Bunny and a Gregor.
Alright, so I'm just gonna keep
None of whom can
inventory
produce water.
files.
You know, also, camels produce
Mm.
milk, and we'll have camels.
Camel
Worst
milk.
comes to worst, we should get female camels.
Alright, so you've got 44 pounds of salted meat, clothes for everybody, one desert sleeping bag, and I believe that's your list of supplies so far. Well, I suppose I know as much of the way as you do, so we'll see what we can find.
So we're going somewhere that has milk.
Yes. Preferably stuff we could buy wholesale.
So right now you're heading south. You can either go through the city center or go around the city center pyramid.
Let's stick to the outskirts, I'd say.
Okay.
I think I
And
agree.
I will mention the city center pyramid is where a lot of these canals seem to be flowing out from. Which is likely where the center well city mentioned was. But yeah, so you travel around the outside. From where you are at, you probably will pass. You'll probably take the route under. So we'll go map here. So Kamati Klotz is over here. The Shirako was only a couple blocks inwards. So you started here, or you started over here. You walked around, got to here, went here, and then now you're walking back out. And so you can either go the northwestern route or the southeastern route under the spike. It's up to you.
What's to the south of the city?
The south of the city is the Tourmaline Lake.
Sorry, or the east. Okay, let's go northwest because grasslands makes me think that's where
Yeah. And this whole green stretch is the Akazian grasslands.
Right.
And then also, this is the hornblende is over here. Edge pen, here we go. So there are your locations. Play. All right. So you're going back northwestern end. As you travel, like I mentioned back when you first came to the city, you do see more of these ice blocks being floated down the canals to wherever they might be going. And eventually, do you have any sort of area in the city you're looking for? Or like any sector of the city you're targeting?
If there's any like warehouse district, I'd say that might be somewhere we want to look first.
Okay. Warehouse district would probably be by the Grand Fish Market. If you're looking for warehouses, that'd probably be around the Grand Fish Market because that's where we get all of the most of the imports from outside of the city from. Most people don't pedal much by foot these days, from what I've ever seen.
Let's make our way there then.
All right. And eventually you get back to the Grand Fish Market. With, as you have now discovered, many a fish cannon transporting fish throughout the area.
It only takes getting decked by a fish cannon once to never do it again.
Yeah, you've now recognized the signature of a fish cannon. And the that leads up to it as the fish travels along the tube. Suppose all we can do is ask around. You probably have a better idea of what you're looking for.
I agree. Let's do that.
I agree.
Is there anyone who's around us at this moment?
To reestablish the area of the Grand Fish Market, it is a very much packed and bustling, fishy smelling market of different vendors. You do see that they do have, fish on ice. Sometimes if there's a bar nearby in more ways than one. And in this market is mostly fish and fish-related products. Whether that be full fish, fish in a barrel, fish stew. Since you did mention that before, that might be something you're looking for. As well as fish monoliths that are a disgrace to the gods.
Hey, what about the fish god?
Processed fish.
They should make a fish monolith out of fish.
Oh yes, there are fish monoliths made out of fish.
Oh,
This is all processed meat
I
made into just monoliths.
I
of fish meat.
misunderstood. Oh, I see.
If you're so inclined, you can peruse.
I guess we'll peruse.
Yeah,
Although I
let's
thought we
go
were
ahead.
looking for more milk instead of salty fish soup. I guess it doesn't have to be salty, but like,
It comes with the territory for
it
sure.
kind of comes with the territory.
Uh,
Right now, you're just standing in the middle of this market.
I walk up to one of the merchants.
Ah, good afternoon. This is a green parakeet-looking Aarakocra. How can I help you? Would you like some fish? As he like grabs a fish and just like starts puppeting around and like, would you like to buy me? As he moves the mouth back and forth. I'm very delicious. I'll fill your belly.
Your puppetry is quite superb, I must say.
This is no puppetry. I'm speaking to you. Don't look at the Aarakocra behind me.
Right. I'm sorry for being so rude about that. If I may,
Yes.
I was wondering if you might be able to point us in the direction of these sorts of non-fish markets within the
Oh, well,
city.
you've come to the wrong place, haven't you?
I suppose I have, yes.
Well, if you're looking for general markets, I would check anywhere else in the city. Here we are only the fish.
Is there any sort of warehouse areas around here?
Oh, there's warehouses everywhere. Depends what you're looking for.
All right. Well,
But I'm just a
since you've been
fish.
since you've been such a helpful fish, I think I might purchase you.
Oh, yes, please do. Only 1 silver.
Ah, what a great bargain. I'll pull out the 1 silver.
And the
I
Aarakocra man just hands you the fish.
I grab the fish.
Thank you very
I
much for your
I
patronage.
do some tapping. I cause the fish's mouth to start moving as I say, "No, thank you for providing me a new home."
It's been a pleasure to be your guider through your journey in life and death, he says to the fish.
Is this fish
Swim
ready
free.
to consume?
Hmm?
Is this fish ready to consume?
This is just a
I
full
think
fish.
it is.
It's just a full
I think
fish.
it is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pass it to Pank.
Oh, wow. Lovely fish.
And this
Oh,
is
yes,
a
quite.
full bass.
Okay. So let's not be here because I don't think we're going to find what we want here.
I'll add quantity 1 fish to my backpack.
Let's hope you remember that before it spoils. Let's hope you remember that before my brother spoils, he says, holding a new fish.
I have had to get rid of quite a bit of rations in my backpack because I realized they are from like
Weeks
early
ago.
in the session and like I just forgot about it. So like, oh,
Hey, they're rations. They go a longish time.
sure,
If
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
rations, it's
Especially,
meant to preserve. But otherwise,
some of it was not ration, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through the bread first.
hmm.
I'll make sure to eat this fish.
So, I suppose. Yeah, I guess start moving away from the Grand Fishery.
All right. And you notice that Nuvian is no longer with you.
What?
I look for my damn brother.
All right. Perception check.
Ooh, that is a 7.
All right. You do not notice him in the crowd.
Oh boy. I send to my brother.
All right.
Hello, Nubian. It is George. Where
Where the
did
fuck are you?
you go? You seem to have disappeared from my peripheral vision. Please come back. We are leaving fish.
We are
That's a
leaving
terrible
fish.
place to hit 20. That's a terrible place to hit 25.
uh, okay. So you hear back, uh, pretty close. Ah, that's my brother just now. Hello, George. It's no, not George. Hello, Erjor. It's Nubian. Or this is Nubian. There we go. I think I've got a lead. Where can I meet you? Your brother Nubian.
Oh no, he doesn't know how sending works. Okay, so my brother says that he's found a lead, but did not mention where he is, and is asking for where we can meet. Oh boy, you said he sounded close.
Uh, he in time as far as his response goes. It was a very quick response.
Right. Okay. Um. Oh, the hold on. Let's see. Boy, hey, we have so many sendings per day.
And you want to save two of them for the arbiter.
No. I'll send again.
If only I had sending.
Uh, damn, brother. Okay. Hello, Nuvian. This is Eldor.
Again.
We can meet with you. Give us instructions on how to find you. I cannot respond, so just tell me.
All right. So you hear on your head waves that. Let's see. Oh, wrong table. Hmm. Hello, Erjor. This is Nuvian. Gotta love the ego-ish sending method. Spend 5 words. I stopped by the. Oh, where did I say? It was right here. Kaito Tavern. And asked about their drinks. They pointed me towards uh, the new group for milks.
Good job,
All right. Well, I've been given a location. So, and he said he's found milk supplies. So let's make our way to the Kaito Tavern. Say, would you happen to know what that is?
Well, we can use our crystal connectors to find. Kaito Tower. Tavern.
Tavern.
She waves around, gets a hit. Looks like it's off to the northwest.
Makes sense. All right. On to that way then.
Off we go. So long, brother! As the guy with the fish puffets it back. All right.
As I'm walking away, I just minor illusion next to the guy saying, "Remember me."
It's muffled from my backpack.
All right. Heading off in this direction, Sadie eventually does find the tavern, of which Nuvian is just standing out in front.
Hello, brother.
Ah, hello, brother.
So-
Yeah, so I used some connections. I made some connections, used them. Sounds like off to the eastern side of the city is where we might find some of the new group's suppliers. And so,
Perfect.
yeah.
Through the center then. We've not done that.
Sure.
We may have done that once.
I don't think you've done that yet, no. I think you've always
Not done
gone
that.
around.
Let's go through this central transportation narrator. Let's go on the water. I just want to be on the water. I'm not going to lie.
We could hire a canal boat if you're interested.
I would love that.
All right. Well, to the nearest canal then.
Onward.
All right. So heading over to the nearest canal. Words are hard. Where is this layer? There we go. Ah, yes. So you went over there. Nearest is... So you're still in the southwestern... it's not quadrant, accent of the city. So you're still... the tavern you stopped by over here. Or the tavern you stopped by is over here. And it seems like off in this direction is where your goal is. And I do have a mock-up of where the canals go that I could build on later. But basically it falls as this. So you've got this pattern that goes around. And so, heading northeastward, you run into a canal. And along the canal, there of course are people passing by, and it is not difficult for Sadie to hail over a canal boat. And let's see. You see there is a halfling on this boat with a stick probably, 4 or 5 times his height to propel along this canal. Good morning. Is it still morning, actually, at this point? When did you get to the city? No, it's actually quite close to evening, if I recall now.
That makes sense.
Good evening. Fare for the day is... Oh, wait, no, it's on this other table. Transportation. Fare. Ooh. Oh, I forgot that was there. where is this? Ah, ship's passage. Here we go. Okay. Transportation along here is 3 copper pieces for each of you.
Three
I'll
copper.
just
3
go
copper
ahead and
pieces for
put
each of you.
two silver and just give it to him
Ah, thank you very much.
for all 5 of us.
Okay. 3 times 5 is 15, leaving 5 copper left. Okay. And so he reaches into a bag and hands back 5 copper.
Thank you.
And it's, where might your destination lie? We're heading off towards, the the eastern side of the city. If you could just take us to the middle there, that'd be great. Brilliant. And you go off on your way. Floating down,
Our legs get to rest.
well, for quite a while here, pushing against the grain of the water. If the music was working, I would play a lovely fairy theme. Ooh, let's try this. Oh, there's Pines to Leaders. Hold up. There you go. There you go. Now you've got music.
Ah, good stuff.
And I'm going to leave this like this, and then hopefully it doesn't. I'm going to leave it on front so it doesn't go away. You travel down the river, enjoying the ambience. You've got about maybe 30 minutes to the other side of where you're going, if you would like to have any conversation with your fellow party.
So, when would we be setting off
I'd imagine
into the
tomorrow
actual
morning,
desert?
unless we want to start in the night. We could do that.
I was thinking it might be a good idea to start at night just to give us a good start without the sun beating down on us.
Now, there are some dangers we would have to deal with in the night. Such as the insects. But
The insect.
possibly more concerningly is the rot.
The rot.
It's a rot.
Yeah, so there are these sort of rotten remains of creatures in the desert that come out, that bury in the day and then come out in the night. That, most of the time it's just a nuisance, but I've heard stories of much more intact creatures causing some trouble for people.
That would be annoying, but I'm sure we could take care of those.
I agree.
Okay. Very well. So we can set out in the night, but we might have some trouble with resting as well. Because resting the day is probably going to be quite difficult. It's up to you, though. If you can construct a shelter, that'd be even great, even better. I don't know if you have anything like that. But otherwise, sure, that sounds like a plan.
I don't know if it's just my internet being bad, but you're cutting out for me.
Oh, I am also speaking
Yes,
quiet
I'm here.
because I'm trying to go high pitched.
No, like the stream was lagging for me.
Yeah. So,
Oh, interesting. Is it maybe the bitrate caused by streaming the music? Because it's giving weird new issues. I wonder. So I'll stop streaming. Oh, and I did just change internet recently, so maybe that's part of it.
That might do it, yeah.
Okay. So, what all did you miss? Or where did you leave off, I guess?
I think she said we talked about the rot, and then
Yep.
I think you said probably better to go during the day and rest at night.
Yes, it'd be a bit of a trouble to. It'd be a bit difficult to rest during the day, given the sun. Not the sun. Oh yeah, they still call it the sun. The streak of orange that goes across the sky every day.
So yeah, it might be best then to travel out tomorrow morning.
All right. And eventually, now that the surf music is over, you get over to your destination, and with a little more guidance, you get to a warehouse. You can hear the whirring of machinery from the inside, as there is a sort of office add-on to this sort of warehouse that that Nuvian just walks up to. Well, I suppose we go in from here. That's not Nuvian's voice. Oh well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hello. And you see an elvish woman come out from behind the back room and comes out in front and says, "Oh, yes, hi. How can I help you folks?" I believe we're looking for some milk wares. George, or not George, Erjor, would you like to flex your merchant skills and lead the?
Come
lead
on,
the
you always work the business more than I. Unless he really wants me to talk.
Well, I think you're gonna have an idea better of what we're looking for here.
All right, all right.
I deal more in medicines.
Yes, we are looking for some of some large quantities of milk for our travels.
Ah, I see. And how much were you looking to purchase?
Let's see.
We got a few thousand gallons on standby here, being processed. Might take a little while depending on how much you need. And of course, I'm sure you're aware of costs.
Right, of course. So let's see. We have the five of us. Each of us probably needs. You said you're doing in gallons, okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Each of us probably need.
I think we said like a liter per day of milk for each of us. And there's 10 days, so that'd be 50 liters.
6 liters per day per person.
How many? How many?
6 liters per day per person.
I was just saying of milk specifically.
Ah.
But,
you want to go for other numbers?
How much milk would we be going? Because you see 60 times 5, that's 300 liters.
A gallon is 4 liters.
Ah, yes. The challenge of working with the imperial system. Let's go. The biggest.
So
boss in D&D.
we would need 79 gallons of milk total.
For each
if
of
we
us?
wanted to do 6, if we wanted to do 6 liters of milk per day per person.
79
that'd be
gallons.
79 gallons.
Yes, I believe it comes out to about 80 gallons for our group.
80 gallons for the group. All right. The going price is 2 silver per gallon. So that'll get you 160 silver or 16 gold. Is that right? Can I do math?
That's
80.
that's right. Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
80 times 2 divided by 10. Wow. 16 gold for
16 gold for
80 gallons. I mean, I guess gold goes a long
I
way,
guess
but like,
I will
and also we are
gladly
kind
go
of buying it
ahead.
in-
Oh yes. Perfect. Yeah, I've got the funds necessary right here.
all right.
To be fair, we are like kind of buying it in bulk, so like
Yeah.
it's usually cheaper in bulk like that. So
80 gallons just seems like a lot.
that is a
It
lot.
is
No, that's a lot.
So the fact that we are getting that much is crazy.
This is
feel like
the
we
best
just-
place ever.
We didn't really even
This is a
haggle or
steal.
whatever. This is amazing. Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Yes.
What is the name of this place? I didn't
We
see a
are
sign
the. We're part of the new group, specializing in all sorts of different milks.
The new group, like
Yes.
NEW.
NYU.
Ah, okay, perfect. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, of course. When might we? Are we just going?
So we
Should
can
we
get
wait
you.
here?
Let's say, yeah, we can do the 20-gallon crates. And we can set that up for you out back in maybe 30 minutes. She looks at her wrist for a watch that doesn't exist.
Perfect.
She reaches to her hip to reach for a timepiece that's not there. She forgot it this time.
Yeah, I suppose that'd be lovely. That'd be.
And then, do you
Great.
have any cooling means, or do you need that as well?
Ah, yes, we probably will need that as well.
All right. Luckily, ice is in very readily is readily in supply, thanks to a certain. Anyway, so that will only run you 1 gold per crate. So that'll be 20-gallon crates. There's 5 of them. No, 4 of them.
Oh, 4 of them.
So 4 gold extra.
All
So
right.
20 gold in total.
I've also got that. Let me just hand you the rest of this. All right, here you go.
All right. Thank you very much, and we'll get that situated outside for you.
Perfect. And just out back, right?
Yes, barge will get you.
Ah, perfect. Cool. Well, thank you.
And thank you
gonna-
for your patronage.
Just gonna
Hmm.
walk
Go on
on
then.
out.
All right.
Leave them a lovely Yelp review.
Very, very good milk prices. Like shockingly
yeah.
good.
Goodness. I'm.
In this economy?
Yeah.
In this economy.
If I remember correctly, the the real world equivalent of a copper piece is like a nickel. I think.
Oh, really?
Is that right? No, that doesn't. That's not right. Oh, so a nickel is no, that doesn't. That's the same metric. A silver piece is or not. Oh well, I'm just gonna not continue to brain, and leave it there. A copper piece is more than a nickel, 5 times more than a nickel. So a quarter? Yes. Math. Hard.
By chance, how much would each crate weigh?
Each crate,
Yeah, that's
the crate itself probably weighs, we'll say 10 pounds each. And then the fluid inside would weigh however much 20 gallons weighs. Okay. So I'm just gonna chat GPT this so that I don't have to brain.
For what?
8.6 is a gallon of milk, so 20 of that is
How much would 20 gallons of water weigh in pounds? In pounds? And what would the volume be in cubic meters? All right. So as that cooks up there, 166 pounds. So we're just gonna say it's 100 and we'll say it's 180 pounds with all the bells and whistles for each crate.
Woo.
So
yeah, I can hold that in the cube.
you've got 4 of those.
720 in
The
total.
Sorry,
volume.
What was
in
the weight for
cubic
one
meter-
cube? For one crate?
One crate is, we'll say it's 180 pounds.
Hey. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's 720 in total.
4.
And the cube can hold 1,000. So just get it in the cube. It'll be fine.
And the volume for 20 gallons would be, oh, that's actually quite small. Okay. I guess a cubic meter is a lot bigger than oh no, it's like, huh. I guess,
Cubic meter
yeah,
is
okay,
pretty
sure.
big.
Yeah. So it'd be, basically 0.1 cubic meter. So that is well and able to fit in your storage cube.
I can carry. Oh my gosh, I'm carrying 80 gallons of milk on my hip.
Oh, we'll say the
I'm
extra
going
5
to.
pounds that I added to the rounding comes from the ice that was put in.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Wow. So you can actually carry all that.
Oh yeah. I can. I still have 153 more pounds put in
Wow.
there. While we are waiting for this, I'm gonna start snacking on the salmon bread as well, because that's gotta go.
Mm.
We cannot leave that.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
that's got
cube.
cream in it too. So
It's gotta be eaten.
all right.
Yeah.
So you got your
I'll
food
help.
for the day.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to give everyone some of it. In fact,
And what was it
All
again?
right. This is
it
from
is
the. Oh, go ahead.
a 4 foot long salmon bread log. We've eaten part of one of it. I have two
Right.
of them.
I remember that. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I remember that.
So it's got to be eaten like today and tomorrow, basically.
Well, I will mention this is like hardtack type bread.
There is cream in it though.
Suck out all the cream and then just leave the hardtack.
That could work. But yeah, I'm going
So it's
to
up to you.
give. I'm going to give everyone as much as they'd like. To hopefully eat enough to eat one of them fully.
Yeah, I'll
And
say
how
from your journey, because you also took the ship here, or you came here not on foot, but not by teleportation. We'll say you've eaten enough to finish one of the salmons, and the other one is still fully sealed.
All right, cool, perfect. That's good stuff right there.
Oh yeah.
We're just waiting inside the back of the place, the Neo group.
And eventually, a large, beefy Goliath man approaches you. And Gregor just says, "Oh, hey, nice hair." And the other ogre says, "Oh, nice hair."
They both have orc pattern baldness.
No.
One has orc pattern baldness, the other has ogre pattern baldness, it seems.
Oh.
It's a
Oh my god.
epidemic.
It's an epidemic, yeah.
So, I see you need 20-gallon crates. We've got 4 of them prepared for you, all iced up. I can carry them over right here for you.
Perfect.
All right. I'll be right over. As he goes back in, you can see him walking over to a side room that seems to be well and fully insulated. As he opens the door, he's in there for a couple seconds, and then you see his foot stick out the door to open it back up again, as it was slowly closing behind him. And on his shoulders are just 2 of these crates as he just carries them over. All right. And what would you like to be carrying these in?
I fiddle and try to find the cube. I've got this.
Ah, brilliant. He sets one down, sets the other on top of it. By all means, I'll go get the other 2. And he walks back, does the same process, brings out another 2, stacks them next to each other.
Vivian, is this the type of stuff you would do when you worked the warehouse?
Oh, me, brother. I think he has a little more respectable muscles than I... I think he has a little more respectable muscles than I do, but I'd usually use some sort of jack or dolly.
I see.
But I respect the grind set.
That is crazy.
Nubian saying grind set. The concept of that.
All right, these are your 4 crates. I've been told you've already paid, so do with them as you require. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
All right, I cube them all up.
All right. Everything's in your cube.
I guess we have 10 days worth of milk for 5 people now.
I'm just gonna toss the cube up in the air a little bit and be like, man, I'm gonna be a muscle man soon, aren't I?
And I will say, for the sake of your item in additions, this milk will last 1 week.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Well, actually, you're getting it from the supplier, so we'll say
that's
2
not
weeks.
10 days.
2 weeks.
Okay, that's 10 days. Okay.
Yeah.
So I forgot. Does the cube kind of like dampen the time that it takes for something to spoil, or does it spoil in the same time as it would?
As
be
much
outside
as
the
putting
cube?
it in like a cupboard would. It's like it's not in the sun, not getting very heavily aired, or like oxidized.
Okay, that's fair. Oop.
There we go. So yeah, you're pretty late in the evening now. On this day, so I'm just gonna write a note here that says 2 weeks from now, milk gone.
Milk bad.
Milk bad. All right.
I like how bad is like bold.
Bad.
Bad.
I mean, when milk goes bad, it goes bad.
It goes bad.
I mean, you could get lucky and get cheese.
I don't like my odds. I don't like the odds though.
Yeah. I let's not find out.
Maybe blue cheese at best, but
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
blue cheese, but replace the blue mold with just regular mold.
All right. Well, I think that covers all of our supplies, minus the camels, if we can afford those.
I believe so.
I think we should be able to, with all of us combined.
All right. Well,
I suppose we should find somewhere to rest.
I mean, you folks seem like upstanding individuals enough. We can stay at my humble abode. It's not much, but somewhere to lie your head at least.
That will suffice for me.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. Back north we go.
DM question.
Yes.
I'm not going to ask this like out loud to her, but like, how old does she look? Does she look like?
Actually, you're from the name the Schloss Forest, and so you've encountered plenty of beast folk individuals. I'd say give me a easy perception check. We'll say, yeah, depending on how good you roll, you'll get a tighter range.
What perception you said?
Mm-hmm.
17.
17? Okay. So she seems just like a young adult, like just barely on the age of becoming an adult.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
Perhaps the herringbone equivalent of 17.
And we're rescuing her older sister. Okay.
Yeah. So eventually you head back over to what seems to be Sadie's abode. As I say, with a slight Canadian accent.
I was going to say, humble abode.
And where's my mouse? There it is. It is a very, we'll say humble abode with just 2 rooms that are relatively small. This is a wooden structure that has been constructed on top of the sandstone structures that seem to be original to the current construction of the city. And so this is built on top. And there's just a small entrance room with the basic necessities of life, such as a stove, some storage, and and then off to the side there is a small room for sleeping, with 2 beds that seem to be in bunks. So I've got some blankets that I can give all you, and then we've got you can sleep, I guess, wherever. And then I don't think anyone would mind if you slept just outside as well. Just on the rooftop here. And chamber pots outside as well.
I probably wouldn't need a lot of space. I could probably just huddle up in a corner, wrap myself in my wings, and then just...
I might take her up on the offer of sleeping outside.
Okay.
Seems interesting. Or trancing, I suppose, technically.
All right. Nubian will go ahead and take the bed. Or not the bed. Take a blanket. And take the floor. Actually, Nubian's going to look at the floor for a minute and consider. He's going to make a charisma roll to see if this is Okay. He's going to use a little bit of tact with this, I guess. So, suppose I take the floor here? And she's like, yeah. I guess there's a bed above me if you want that. If you wouldn't mind, I would be obliged to do so. And Gregor's like, yeah, I'm good taking the floor space here.
Yes, please give Gregor all the space he needs.
Big boy. All right.
Is the roof tall enough for Gregor?
Nah.
That's a good question. How tall is Sadie? I feel like I did write that down.
Tall as a
somewhere.
low penny.
I think much smaller than. Well, I guess a low punny is like human sized, isn't it?
A low penny is 3'11".
3'11"? All right, so yeah, Sadie is 4 foot on a good day. Yeah, so Sadie is 3'11".
Hey, that's only like 9 inches shorter than me, so
All right. And so, is there anything you would like to do over the night? Or like in preparation of your sleeping area? Or just sleep as long as you need? / trance.
honestly, I think just sleep would be fine
Yeah,
with
same
me.
here.
I don't have anything to prepare.
All right. Okay. Double checking some things. Okay. During the night, you do hear Sadie doing some pacing. Not particularly stealthy about that. And then you hear her just go back to her bed and sleep. But during her pacing, she does walk outside a little bit, and so that's when you hear the creaking door open. And then 4 hours later, George and Nuvian, you're fully rested.
All right. When I awake, I'm gonna bring out the consciousness sifter, and I'm gonna press the button.
All right. You go back to sleep.
Let's see. Now that I'm out here,
And so
I guess
you
I'm just
see
gonna.
just the same area that you were in, just all with these green motes flying around.
I had all this time to think, and yet I don't know what to do here. I am going to summon a choir of fish.
Perception check.
I do love the
Ooh,
consciousness shifter realm
that
rules
is-
for perception.
A 6.
A 6. You just get a fish that you don't see the Aarakocra man, but you just get a fish that just like flaps its jaw a little bit.
Well, I suppose that's fine. Now sing for me, little fish.
A perception check.
I got a 2 and then a 1.
The fish just flips over dead. Still floating in midair, of course.
This wasn't what I was intending. That's not a good omen. Okay, what else can I do? I know what I can do. I concentrate on the image of the Arbiter.
Okay. Perception check.
That is a 14.
14. Okay. Which arbiter were you thinking about?
The ice one.
The ice one?
The one who won't return my calls.
All right. So with the 14, realm of consciousness, F, realm of consciousness. Okay. Sure. So you get sort of a magical projection of what this arbiter would look like, based on your memory of it.
Ah, hello, friend. I see you've come crawling back.
He's using this for a power fantasy.
You know, this is not what I expected. It's not as fun when you don't participate back.
Perception check.
18.
18. Hello, friend.
Ah, the wonderful power of the mind. Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Well. Yeah, come closer, friend.
Perception check.
Oh my gosh. 7?
All right. It gets a little closer. It's
No,
this
friend.
magical projection.
I mean closer.
Perception check.
6.
Sure, with that, it just gets a little farther. It just goes back to where it was.
All right, whatever. Tell me, friend, what have you been up to?
I've been up to arbiter things,
Lovely, lovely.
like destroying
Boss.
cities and freezing mountains.
Well, you did a piss poor job at that first part, but I'll give you the second.
I am hurt, friend.
Well, so am I when you won't return my calls. Wow, this is depressing.
This is very. It's like telling ChatGPT to be like, be this person I'm angry at, so I can yell at you, and then realizing what you're doing.
All right, you're free to go, friend. I apologize for my rudeness.
Apology accepted, friend. As it fades away.
Gregor has the right idea. I'm gonna summon as many burgers as I can think of.
All right, perception check.
Gregor knows the meaning of life.
Okay. So I've rolled a 3, 2 2s, and a 1 in here. I just got a nat 20.
Just an absolute storm of burgers starts flying from the sky, landing on this roof.
This is all I'm going to be doing for the next 4 hours.
Just gorging yourself on burger?
Yes, because clearly this is what the gods intended when they created the consciousness realm.
Burger.
It's pretty cloudy out. I wonder if there's a chance of meatballs.
That is crazy. All
Can you give
This
me a
is
perception
perfect.
check, George, during this 4 hours?
Oh, okay. That's a 12.
12. Okay. So you notice that at one point during this burger reign, Nuvian comes in, looks at you, grabs a burger, takes a bite, and leaves.
Wait, how did you get what, huh? Nubian! What?
And he's gone.
Well, you didn't summon him, so therefore he did. He was that.
He pressed the damn button. And then he left.
That's
That- Nubian! Well, back to this.
Back to your burgers.
Back to my buggers.
And then let's just do one last perception check for the fun of it.
Alright. Another 14.
Another 14? Alright. It does not go all to your thighs like Squidward in the patty vault.
Oh, thank goodness. But will I blow up?
That's something you're gonna find out.
Perception check.
Perception check. You're gonna want to fail this.
Alright.
I cast anti-help.
I rolled a 23.
23?
It was a 19.
So you feel in your stomach some of this mass just like accumulating, and then you're awake.
That's good to know.
It's about as shocking as popping a balloon.
I'm going to tell the others that apparently you can. How do I even describe that? I gorged myself on burgers because of.
I saw. Says your brother sitting next to you, writing in a journal.
So listen, I can explain.
Please do.
So what I just found out, right, is if your body dies in the consciousness realm, you wake back up.
It's good to know.
And the burgers was an idea from Gregor.
Yeah, okay. Persuasion check.
Hold on. What is my persuasion? Persuasion. So that is a 19.
Okay. He's convinced enough. And eventually this 4 hours comes to an end and the rest of you wake up.
Oh, George, I just had the weirdest dream. I just had a dream that I'd gorged myself on burgers.
That is strange. I hope you didn't have any adverse effects coming from that.
Nah, it was great.
Perfect. Well, I've been thinking, right? And based off our encounter with Tian all that time ago, I think if our body dies in the consciousness realm, we just wake back up. I'm just getting this vibe.
Nuvian just kind of side eyes you
that
for a
last
moment.
time. What made you think of this?
Listen, 4 hours is a long time to just think about things, and I did go in the shifter realm just to have some peace and quiet, you know, to go along with the peace and quiet of the early morning, anyways. But that's beside the point.
Naturally, yeah, of course.
And I was thinking about that because that was the first time we had ever been in the realm, obviously. So yeah.
All right, that fair enough. Fair enough. Frank's not gonna press anything.
So yeah, that is something to know. I don't know if it'll come up, but I guess we could be a little riskier in the consciousness realm versus our own. Presumably. Not for sure.
I guess that's good to know.
Oh, for sure. Who knows? Perhaps I could try flying again. That would be fun.
You can fly? Says Sadie as she pops her head out the door.
I'm referring to. I have this spell
Ah,
that allows me to transform into what is the most beautiful flying creature that's ever existed.
ooh.
The Quetzalcoatl.
The what?
It's a dinosaur bird.
Rolls a 3 on intelligence. I have no idea what that means.
Imagine if lizard was bird and really big.
Just nods.
It might come into play, but yeah, whatever.
Okay.
So on occasion, I have been known to fly.
Well, maybe that can help us. For how long can you do this?
I can hold that form for up to an hour.
Okay, maybe useful in a pinch.
Yes, but not for any prolonged sort of situation.
Yeah.
But yes, shall we be off?
I suppose so. There should be a camel vendor out on the outskirts of the city, so we can just step out there.
And if we do need aerial scouting, I can fly, so.
Also very good.
And I'll just kind of like extend one of my wings, like, oh.
All right. Well, I think I've gathered all my things. Oh wait, that's right. Nubian was inside the. Well, he came out during the night. That's what it was.
What?
I forgot. Nubian slept inside on the bed.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was sleeping next to you for a moment. But we'll just say he came out after he finished his trance and just observed you doing you.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Besides
Going to Burger Town.
Yeah.
Not just Burger Town. Flavor Town.
Flavor Town.
It was full of flavor for sure.
Best burgers ever.
Well. All you, City.
All right. So, yeah. Suppose you folks would rather take the stairs. So, let's go. And she leads you off to the northeastern edge of the city. You can see this is, as you approach the wall, you get about probably a 15-20 foot wall with a opening for the canal that exits through this portion of the city. You actually do pass nearby where the Shiroko was. Or no, I pronounced that it was very Japanese. This is actually a very German spelling. The Shiroko. That still sounds very Japanese. Oh well.
Wait, you said it's German?
Yeah, it's a German word. Schirokko. Means desert wind. Anyway, so you do pass that seedy shop or shady shop, and make your way out of the city. And you can see that this canal, as you might have seen if you were above deck on your ferry in, The canal does border the entire city, such that there's effectively there's a moat across all the entire city that flows out, actually exactly parting left and right from where you're going. So you can see there's a fair amount of water spewing out of the city wall, and then it seems to be traveling both ways equally. Which means they have very good water management engineering for a stream to split two ways. Oh man, I've been watching plenty of videos about video game water management.
Would that perhaps be
Let me guess, Annie Austin?
Annie Austin. I've learned so much about all sorts of weird little
I've learned
facts
so
of the
much
world.
about hydrology from him.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's so good.
classic. So, making your way around the edge of this canal, still on the wall side, there's a ledge that you can walk around. You end up going to this sort of carved out shop front in the city wall, where there is I want to say lizard. That's a different lore. That's Terraria. There's a lizard folk individual behind the counter. Again in wraps, but you do see the snout pointing out. And this is a lizard folk, beast folk. Yes, that is English. And then, or that is the correct description. He says to you, welcome, customers, I presume. Seeking to buy a camel, perhaps? Yes. Camel for all of us here. I see. So 5 camels it is. Those will run you 50 gold each.
We can avoid a camel for me. I can just glide and fly and stuff. I'm fine.
I just got these new boots. I might as well use them. I also, I have exactly 49 gold pieces. No more.
I've got the equivalent of almost 14 gold. So,
we got all these supplies. I think we're good to just make our way on foot.
Out of curiosity,
this would take.
if we're just a ballpark saying, 100 miles of travel, how much of a time difference would having a camel make? Oh, well. If you're going on foot, that would be, depending on how well you handle the journey, maybe 5 to 9 days. We'll ballpark it at 7 if you keep a regular pace. Or if you go by camel, 3 to 5 days, so we'll ballpark a 4-day journey. Certainly it'd take less supplies to sustain the entire journey. You could imagine maybe half the time would be needed to trek across.
I think we'll be all right. Thank you, though.
Mugen, with a 16, is going to motion you all together into a huddle. Did we buy supplies for the journey back?
No, we did not.
It
But-
might be wise to double the speed of our journey, and then have
Well,
the supplies to make it
we
back.
have more business beyond just reaching the city or the town. So any supplies we buy here might not be, good by the time. Well, also, let's just say I don't think we need to worry that much about walking back.
That's true. But also, another concern is that it may be 100 miles to our first destination, and then however many miles it is to the next. We don't know where our target is. And I can
Brother,
I
I
can
can't-
foot you the money for a camel, but um I only have enough for maybe one.
Don't even have enough for one. I don't want to spend all of our group's money on camels. They'll only be useful on this particular stretch of the way.
If I may, brother, what if I stay back on this journey? I'm
Sorry?
not the best equipped for fighting whatever you might run into there. You've been adventuring for much longer, but if you remember, we're not exactly... we're merchants. What if me and Gregor stay back?
Hold on. Hold on.
Gregor cannot stay back.
Hold. Okay. Okay. I'm going to. Whoa. Whoa.
I mean, we could probably get some things accomplished here. It might help you when you return. DM subtly hints that controlling 4 NPCs may not be the most player focused time.
Are you sure?
I think we might be able to help in some sort of way. Look for rumors, look for supplies that might aid you. Gather funds for the journey ahead.
Okay. Well, I suppose it will be me, Pink, and Sadie then.
All right?
To our first destination, and then it'll be me and Pink.
So then we'll have a lot more supplies just between the three of us then.
Yeah, I think that might help you get all the way to where you're going. Out of curiosity, is there anywhere... I mean, we could certainly stay here in Tourmaline, or we could travel off to another destination and meet you there. Get some work done there. I can certainly take care of him, your brother.
Oh, of course. I have no doubt about that. You two will be just fine together.
That honestly might not be a bad plan.
Oridon is the continent to the south.
Yes.
What if we plan on meeting in Oridon?
We could certainly make our way there.
That's quite the distance.
It is.
I have sending. So
Let's say you have
Don't
10 days
be-
into the desert, 10 days to where... Well, with the camels, we'll say 4 days into the desert, 4 days to wherever you're going. That would get you most anywhere within the desert. what the size it is, we could make our way on the waters out to sea. We could go through Citrine as well. I'd imagine by the time you finish up here, we may be able to make our way, perhaps to Cobalt or the southern coast of Edelstein.
So we meet at Cobalt. However long we take, you guys can use to build up a stockpile, I suppose. Mostly of money, honestly.
All right. So maybe, perhaps we allot some time to engineering, get this guy a little shaped up, eh?
Great idea. Great idea.
All right. Well, I think we'll do quite all right on our own. I'd like to think so anyway.
Oh, I have no doubt.
I think you'd be just fine. But that would simplify logistics.
Are all of you good on your discussion? Anything I can add or anything I should know?
It would just be the three of us, I think, heading into
you, me, and
my friend Pank. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. So that's 150 gold total? Well, I can... Yeah,
I
okay,
still think
I can foot my
I would
bill.
be fine without one.
Okay.
How... Excuse me.
Are you saying this to the lizard folk individual?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. How can I help you?
Is a camel just a single person?
Yes. Camels, such as these, well, if you know a thing or two about camels, they get over-encumbered, usually, with the weight of two people.
Right, okay. So,
And
yeah,
often
two
can't
of
walk
them.
as long as you might be hoping.
Right. So, that's 100 gold then.
How much do you have, George?
I have four plat, 9 gold, 8 silver, 9 copper. So almost 50.
Yeah.
And I can
I
give
will...
you some for that as well. I will mention, Pink, that if you're flying through the sky, you might, with your wings, collect a lot more sun than the two of us on the ground. So that might put you at a little greater risk. Just something to be wary of.
That is a good point.
Plus, you don't have the full garb that we do. It's up to you, though.
In fairness, my feathers are pretty good at... Yeah. My feathers are at least good at blocking sun from getting to my body, but... I'm just trying to not have to spend another 50 gold.
Yeah.
I mean, Pink, if you want, I can... I've got a surplus after selling all those weapons. I can buy your camel and collect the money back on the way.
Might be for the best.
It's a gift from a friend. As he hands you, as he pulls out his kitty cat coin purse, and just like starts handing you the money.
Thank you,
I don't know why
Gregor.
that made me so sad.
I'll pay you back, Gregor.
Oh, no need. I think if we hit a dungeon or two, we should be fully stocked up again.
That's fair. All right. I would only need. Math is not mathing right now. About 38.
38, I can certainly do that. 70 minus 38 is 32. Gregor had a fat stack from the
Nuvian,
weapon side.
how much would you be able to help out as well?
Well, I mean, the Sivas took all of my money, unfortunately.
They did. Okay. How? Wait. So we are all getting camels. Is Sadie able to buy her own?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can afford my own.
Oh, perfect. Gregor,
It's worth it.
could I also get some assistance in footing the bill?
Gregor reaches into his kitty cat coin purse, very flamboyantly pulls out a single gold piece. Is this enough for you?
Gregor.
Or would you like a little extra? I've got plenty to spare.
If I could have 6 or so. That way there's still some margin of.
All right. He goes back in, grabs just a handful. You get 8 gold.
That puts me at 17 and 4. So I'd have 7 in total. Okay. Oh. Suddenly my character's no longer the richest character I have.
This is the 50 gold, 19 silver, and 1 copper is, I think, the richest I've ever been in my 8 years of life.
Meanwhile, Gregor
right.
was just carrying a fat stack of 80 gold.
Yeah.
I believe
All right.
we.
I will remove 50 from my inventory. Oh boy.
Yeah. I believe here are the funds for the 3 camels.
Ah, yes, thank you very much for your patronage, sir. And those will come with the saddles and bags as well included.
Ah, perfect.
And of course, this is your first time with camels. These are well trained, and so as long as you, for the night, tie them up to the spike that is provided, then you will be fine to not lose them.
Perfect.
Well, suppose that's that. As the lizard folk individual comes around, you see him produce a bridge from the shop that he's in to go across this canal. And that just slides out sort of horizontal, and then he just slaps it down to go across the canal. And this does look rigid enough for what is needed to get across. All right. Here is camel number 1. This is Lisa. As he brings one out and holds forward the reins for someone to grab.
I'll go ahead and grab it.
All right. This is the next one. This is Ludolf. As he brings out a new camel.
I'll go ahead and take Ludolf.
All right. And last here is Michi. As he brings out a final camel. And Sadie is going to take that. Feel free to practice your ridership right in front of the shop here on the other side of the canal, and then I will see you off.
Suppose we make our way towards the gate, then.
All right.
Yep, I believe so.
So, as you walk up to this this bridge to go across the canal, or the moat rather, Vivian says, "Well, I guess this is where we part our ways. It's been good to see you again, brother.
Splitting the party again.
Been good, brother.
It's been a great honor to travel with all of you as well. But we shall meet again."
The honor's been ours, Gregor. Till next time.
We hope to see you soon. I
I'll
feel
be,
pretty comfortable
keeping in
saying that
touch.
on behalf of your brother.
I'll be keeping in touch, Nuvian. So remember, if you hear me, I can't respond to you. So just
Right.
keep that in mind. Oh, do you have a crystal connector?
He produces one.
That's a lot easier. I'll just do that.
Well, remember, Gem Cities only.
You'll still get the packages. Eventually. Right?
I have to be in a Gem City to be connected to the system. If I'm outside, then I'm not connected. And neither would you.
Yeah, that won't work actually, because we won't be in a gem city. So I'll keep in touch.
All right. Very well. Nubian goes in for a very awkward hug.
I like it in the most like I like am not awkward about it.
He just like gives you a little pat on the back. Well, suppose we'll start our journey now, while the day is still young.
I suppose we will too.
And you go your separate ways. And that is where we call the session.
With splitting the party, except it's not the player character is being split.
Is George, Hank, and Sadie all travel off on camels, and Nuvian and Gregor travel off to make their own adventure, and possibly be some one-shots.
And also get some of that, like, they're gonna get some dough. They're gonna get some
dough,
bag.
Yeah,
They're gonna
for
make
real.
bank.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back and they're gonna have like 100 plat.
I
We
hope
shall
so. That'd
see,
make
we
life a
shall
lot
see.
easier.
We actually got a crystal connect from a Nigerian prince. I don't know what Nigeria is, but
Yeah.
but he was legit. What month are we in of the year?
Oh, yes. A mention of the calendar. So, maps. We're in Blume, the season of flowers. Granted, you're not seeing many flowers because you're going to be in the desert.
Okay, so how many months until Sona?
Sona
just
is
for-
midsummer. So you've got all of Blume, all of Fusht, and then you have Sona.
Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. I was just looking back through my notes and I saw a little something that caught my eye that Tian said.
I see.
He said, in the middle of summer of this year, in his world is when things started to fall apart. Shadow stuff eating the world. Exact date beginning of Sona. So like I just wanted to like, you know, check when that was. So like
Yep.
We are.
We might be a little behind.
Yeah.
We might have spent an ungodly amount of time slacking off.
Hey, now you got some camels under your feet. You're gonna go blazing fast speeds across this desert. From what I actually
time for number one of 5 pillars.
Yeah. It's apparently the same speed across the desert, but camels can walk for much longer than humans.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because now they're very enduring animals.
Yep.
Yeah.
And interestingly, I didn't even have to make up that like that camel stat. There's literally just an item called camel.
Oh,
or like there's a camel item with an official price to it. So yeah. Other things to note. Yeah, next session we pick up with your journey through the desert. And I will mention ahead of time that I have prepared some pretty harsh things to fit the.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
So.
And yet we let him go. What have we done? The boy.
How dare we?
It might be for the best. Keep him out of some of this. Just a warning for what might happen when you go into some very high level areas.
We got this.
So,
or we'll die in the desert.
See how this goes.
I would feel really bad if we let Sadie get killed. So.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be We have to do it for Sadie.
We have to do it for Sadie, and then we have to do it for the rest of the world once Sadie gets the thistle.
Yeah.
It is really fun. We are bringing Sadie out in the middle of nowhere, basically, and then leaving her.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But we don't have the time. We have to keep going.